Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door.
Okay, you guys, it's that last segment for our Monday before we get out of here because it is burning hot. Not as hot as you think until you come into the room and you have beauty all around you, brain, smart, and intelligence. And that's just the beginning. Oh, that's Lola. I'm sorry, Miss Lola. I just want to put a shout out again for you.
Geeky girl, geeky
girl. We're gonna cool you off as much as
to
possible because we thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We have a lot of fun. She knows that we're a little off to the side. But this is the segment where we get in, and I know it's a struggle. We have to sit through it because we got to do HOtt PiXX. And HOtt PiXX is to recognize that we all have our own opinions. And when we think we know what we know it very well, but it may not be in agreement with everybody else. We're going to start off with the ladies because, you know, when you start with the ladies, it makes it easier. But we're not going to forget the men. So if you do rate 1 to 10 and you go over 10, that means you overly endorse them. Please do not email them directly nor bother them. Mario, that's a reminder to you. Okay, for Ms. Lola, she can bother anybody anytime she wants to. You have my blessing. Okay? Now, here's how we do it. The first round, all we do is rate what we think personally or otherwise. We don't care. The picture hits you first, bam, it's done. But then you have to show the public you know how to make money off of who you think is the most successful model to bring you cheese. Now, I'm elongating my message here because I know Brandy has abandoned you for a moment.
Leave her.
Okay, I don't
Bring me the ball worm.
So my whole point is this. I'm gonna give her 30 seconds, and then we're gonna start on this because in a post-video world, they're not waiting for you, and you have 2 or 3 seconds.
You had to run to the little mommy's room.
Well, let's just do this. Mario, I'm gonna have you do an inside studio rating. Miss Lola, 1 to 10. You better get it right.
She's a 10.
Okay, and tell me what you like.
Good answer.
I think she's fit.
Right.
She's got the wonderful top fitting there all nice and tight.
Well, I tell you what, let's do something else for everybody.
She's got the legs.
Let's have her slowly walk around, come to your side, stand up, and give it. Let's do that. Walk to the front over there. Yes, you should be getting paid. I want people to understand this is what you're being measured up against. So go on over there, show them a quick profile of this wonderful outfit that she's wearing.
Dress. Look at
it's
you.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Just a moment here. Just
right here?
Yeah, just go and stand over there where Mario is.
I like your shoes.
Oh, wait.
How tall are you? Wait a minute.
There we go.
I'm 5. Where's the camera?
There you. Now you see. Beautiful dress. Beautiful dress. So you guys know what you... That's a little extra. It's a little extra.
Always do an extra.
All right, Brandy, you can come back so we can start. I hope you didn't leave us because obviously Mario's getting carried away. Thank you so much.
I think I can slam dunk on her though.
Yes. I know you can.
She might block me though.
Yeah, she will.
Might beat me in volleyball.
And you actually failed on something.
What did I do?
Do not equate basketball with tall women. You shouldn't do that.
Volleyball.
You didn't watch and now you know.
That's right.
They don't like that?
No. Doesn't work.
Why not?
I can't speak for all women.
Aren't you an athlete? Aren't you a former athlete though,
I can't
Kimberly?
speak for all women. It's just that when you hear the same question over and over again, it gets old.
Well, all the men get that. You know, they keep asking me, did I ever do porn? I get tired of being asked that.
Of course they would ask you that.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm saying.
All right, so what we're going to do is this, Mario. Brandy's going to come on in. I'm going to go ahead and start.
Where's Brandy?
I'm trying to find her. I think she went out to have a cold one. A real cold one, if you know what I mean. Because I'm going to start pretty soon, and she's going to chime in later. So you want me to give her another 30 seconds?
No.
All right, here we go, you guys. This is how we do it.
She can do an entrance.
Yes. Here we go. The first young lady is going to be rated on a different condition. The condition is we're talking about hot, top, Latin, female models. And when I say that,
ooh,
top.
Hot top. Wait,
hot.
top hot. Which was first? Which word? Hot, top hot? Hot top.
You know what? Use your imagination.
Okay.
She's got both.
Okay, she's got me. So here we go, you guys. We're going to start off with what we call the top. And when I tell you the source will be available. You know, the first name is Franco. And Mario, I'm just going to say this.
That's her first name?
First name is Franco. Not necessarily. I just put it that way.
There.
Her last name is Franco. She's Leryn. She's out of Paraguay. Javelin thrower in the Olympics. Oh, I like that effect. That's working. Yeah, all right. So let me ask you this, Mario. Would you allow her to throw your javelin if you were in the Olympics?
That's right.
Okay.
If I go out to compete, she could kiss my stick for good luck.
Oh, this is a model rating.
Ay, Dios mío.
Thank you. Okay.
You know, it
She's
works.
beautiful.
How you win. It's how you win.
What? Now, wait a minute. I don't want Mario to take this to the wrong area code. Brandy, why does she win?
Oh goodness, she's got an amazing body. She looks good. It's a very cute picture. I love it.
Well, here's a quote. She says,
her shoes. That's why.
She says, I throw with passion and ferocity with my boots on. Now, you find this cool to wear the boots with this whole outfit near a lake?
Oh yes.
Why
I just love boots no matter what. So it just, yep.
What strikes you
Boots
about
always work for me. Oh my gosh! Right away, I kind of thought it's just everything. There's a lot going on. There's the red canoe in the background, the beautiful lake, and her boots, and she's got a good chest.
You got almost a nipple.
Almost.
Nipple shadows, like a shadow.
I shouldn't have mentioned
like
the good
a-
chest.
You see what I'm saying? So
That's the part everybody was really looking at.
wait a minute. Let me say this. So once you co-sign off on somebody like this easily, you know this works. So Brandy, you're already giving a number that I expect. You don't usually give
What'd you give
tens.
her?
What'd you give her?
Oh, I'm gonna give her 9.5.
See, she don't like to give tens. It's very hard. That's okay. So you give her a 9.5. Mario, now if you can get away from putting women in the dungeon, could you give her a modeling profile number?
I don't really like the boots. And I don't like her hair. Okay.
Oh, I'm glad you're telling us what you don't like.
9.5. But that's for the same, and she's still bad.
What? Okay, so 9.5.
I mean, a nice body, even though, like I said, soften up the face and the hair I don't like.
Okay.
And I don't like the boots. I don't get the boots.
Okay, all right.
I would just like to see her feet.
All right, let me bring it over to.
Of course you would. You like to nibble on toes.
You're getting.
But I scratch and sniff.
I got him not to say anything. That was awesome.
Oh, I can't believe you said that.
I nibble, but I haven't worked my way down to the toes yet.
Let me go over
Stuck on knees right now.
Let me just say, you see what happens? See what happens? That's what they do up there. So I want you to understand. Now you're a model,
Die.
and you know what it takes to win, and you've been probably in that position where you have to say, what picture best represents me? This picture, 1 to 10. What would you give?
I'd give her a 9. I don't dislike the boots, but I don't think the color coordination is working. But her face is beautiful, her body looks good, and the scenery is cool.
So you giving it a 9?
Yeah.
So it's the photography and the location that in the booth.
No, it's the wardrobe.
You know what? I get that. Maybe too, Kimberly, if she had a more exciting swimsuit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's what's boring us or
Yeah.
something.
That's a pretty exciting swimsuit.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying with some color in it, maybe.
There's almost a little slippage, and you're liking that. So
There's
Okay.
a nipple shadow.
shadow.
You know what? Leave Mario out of it. Go ahead.
Ghost of nipple.
Go ahead, Kimberly.
Just like the color coordination, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really dig those particular boots with that particular swimsuit, that's all. But I don't,
Yeah, she's just being funky.
yeah.
Okay. Well, PMC and Mac jumped and gave 10s. Why do you think they both gave 10s?
Because one's in Pittsburgh and one's in Port Townsend.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
See, we in L.A. We have this in L.A.
Well, but I want the ladies because they're inside the room, and I think you have to remind us of why it's obvious that.
Randy said, "Yeah, we did."
Maybe they.
Why did Mac and PMC give 10s? What would you think, Miss Lola?
Because of tits.
No.
She looks good. I don't think they're looking at it from a fashion point of view.
What do you think they're looking at? Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
You have no idea.
And breasts.
Okay. So, Brandy,
Yes.
do you think the men see just more than what you see? They say you're giving a 9.5. We're just taking it to 10. Would the 10 denote that they're just looking at her breast? 0.5 difference from your number.
Well, yeah, that she shows enough body, so they give her the extra 0.5.
So 0.5 separates the score from men to women. So the breast shot is what differentiates?
Well, let's ask them, Vic. Type in the chat room. Y'all will please type in what it is you were looking at.
They can't. They won't. They're not going to do it.
PMC and Mac, they the ones that gave the 10s. What was attracting you to her? Mac and PMC?
Let me say this. I love the photos. If you guys ever want to Google her, go Google her name. In the Olympics, we missed this in the Olympics because she probably didn't fare well. She is a legitimate javelin thrower, athletic. So the part that she can make you forget about that is...
You got a grip.
Man, all day.
Kung Fu grip.
All day. All day. All right, so let me go over to our next. And when I say the name in the land, she says Latin planet. That's all she's saying. And I think that's wonderful. Latin planet. Claudia Verela says, I'm so happy I could wear blue all day. Well, let me find out. Brandy, would you wear blue like this?
Yeah, that's pretty blue.
Yeah. Okay, so here you are. She's coming up. She said, here's my first picture. I want you to tell me 1 to 10 what kind of impact I'm making. Brandy, what would you give her?
I'm going to give her a 9 right out the gate. I think she looks good. She looks very happy.
That's a 9.
She's wearing her blue really well.
Okay.
9.
Great smile.
Great smile. Okay, so wait a minute. A 9. So she's a little less. So wait a minute. Let me. So let me do this. She's getting a less score.
Well, the other girl you told me is an athlete, and so I already so impressed by the fact that she was in the Olympics. I she got an extra half point.
Okay. Mario, can you bring some quality to your observation here just for once?
She's bad, cute little butt. Those are going around today in the room.
Okay. You know what?
We love them.
You see
they are functional.
You know you don't.
It's what you call a functional butt. Just big enough.
Don't respond with everything.
Just big enough to be cute and shapely. It's smackable. You want to kiss it, rub
Mario,
it,
we're
make
talking
a wish.
we're talking about fashion. We're not talking about.
Look at the picture. She's got her butt turned to us for us to admire her butt, and she got nice breasts.
So you're saying she's asking for all the butt talk?
Yeah, kind of.
She asked for it.
She's inviting us to approach this one way.
Okay, you guys. This is how you guys are on Monday.
I'd give her a 10. I think she's fine.
She's okay.
She's pretty. She's happy. You know what I always tell you, ladies? Look fun. You know, she's happy. She's smiling. It makes you think she's multi-orgasmic.
Oh, okay.
You just love her.
That's where he had to go too far.
Thank you. I didn't want to go that far. Okay, so let me do this. Mario, you had enough to say. I don't need you to add anything
She's Latina.
Mario.
So they like the bigger folks, bigger men.
See what happens when he gets carried away.
Is she Latina or half?
These are all Latinas.
Yeah, you said that. I was
the top. Okay, let me say what Mac Port Townsend, Washington. He added his little thing and said WTF 12. So he went beyond the boundaries, and PMC said 9.5. You know what struck me?
What?
I'm gonna wait until I ask Miss Lola. What do you think struck me? Because I'm looking at this photo and I'm impressed by something else. What are you impressed by this photo at all?
I liked it because of her smile.
Bam! That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I saw was a smile.
What's number 3rd for me? About the 3rd. Third thing.
Anything else?
4th, maybe 4th.
Don't listen to him. Just keep going.
And then what I think you noticed?
Well, now that you noticed the smile, that was the first thing, right? Now let's rate the picture. See, you're taking in the score 1 to 10.
I'd give it an 8.5, and I only take off a half a point just because I'm more into fashion.
Okay.
And this is just me, and it looks great on her. But that's the only reason.
Gotcha.
She looks great, so. I'm just taking a half point off because there's no artistic.
You broke her heart.
There's no artistic.
You
value.
just shot her down.
There's no artistic value. It's just a gorgeous girl. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
She's quitting now.
To me, like Tara would say, you can't just be a pretty girl.
You got to be more.
Yeah, but I do think she's gorgeous, and she looks happy. Like her smile looks genuine. She's smiling with her eyes.
She sure is. So Mario, what you just heard.
You guys broke her heart.
I know, I'm just saying what you just heard.
It's okay, mama.
I'm just saying.
What's her name?
Okay, so we all know right now she's floating between
Claudia.
9.5 mostly and 10s and 12s, but we have one 8.5 low score That's okay. From a professional who knows
Wow.
what you're supposed to look at. Men look at skin, women look at the flavor wrapped around the skin.
I
the
bet
whole
she
elegance.
cooked. I bet she cooked.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna get away from
I
that.
bet she cooked.
All right, you know what? This is the unfair territory. We're gonna go to our third young lady, and you know what? What's unfair? You have to go against the top ones. Well, Shakira is out of Colombia, and she says, "Judge as a person, not a superstar. I'm the real deal."
Is that
Well-
the real Shakira?
That's the real Shakira.
Yeah, she's a wonderful B cup.
Okay, now before Mario chimes in, because he wasn't told to go first.
I know.
You see?
He always is getting in there first.
Right, he's
I don't like to be sloppy second.
You know what? Watch this.
Apparently.
Let me start off. Let's start off with an artist-to-artist profile. Miss Lola. Here's somebody who's basically in your field of interest. 1 to 10. What do you like? What do you don't like? 'Cause remember, you could be up on this stage, and that's your profile.
I guess I'm just still looking at it as a modeling. Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at?
Yes.
Forgetting.
Don't let him tell you what to look at.
Forgetting
Yeah.
the fact that it's Shakira.
Yes.
No, don't forget that.
You can do it.
Keep
The
that in
first
mind.
round, you can do anything in
Yeah,
any
follow the
way.
Kimberly
The
Lola
second
rule.
one, we come back around and say the cheese moment, the money moment. You can look at it any way you want, right?
Follow the one eye.
This is
One eye
hard
thing.
though because I don't want to give her points just because she's Shakira.
That's all right.
That's okay.
I give her points for that. Fine
I would
ass.
say this picture doesn't really excite me. I don't know. I mean, she's gorgeous, of course.
Right.
I like that she's putting in work there with the back bend.
Okay.
That looks like it was probably
Okay.
a lot of
Brandy could do that too.
effort.
You do that. You can do that.
But I don't
Eventually,
really-
my arm starts shaking though because you're like,
You don't have to
oh.
stay there long.
But I don't like the
Stay there
outfit
long.
because it's like meh.
But okay, so
But I think that her outfit has to tie into her whole persona. So,
okay.
you know. So I don't know. Like I would give that an 8 also.
Whoa.
No, Shakira
man.
gets an 8. Where
Man,
man?
you know, let's mark this
What's
day.
up?
She's dropping the 8 now. That's what you call big
But I'm not
pimping.
judging her based on her as an artist. I'm judging the picture.
I know. See, you know what the hard part is, and she is telling the truth. As an artist, it's a different way they project you. As a model, it's different.
Yeah.
But I think
Exactly.
everything you do is a model projection.
Yeah.
No matter what. Now, before I get to Mario, because he's sitting over there rocking with his legs, let's go to Brandy. Brandy.
I think she looks good. It's Shakira. And you're like, I just got to go, it's Shakira. Yeah, exactly.
I like that pretty good. I like that.
He's physical.
Oh, yes. And she's got an amazing body. She's always good at shaking it. I have to give her a 10.
Whoa, gave her 10. All right, not bad, not bad. You get dropping a 10. Now let me do this because I know the chat room has to chime in. Mac Portalson, too hot for old folks, 8.5. So
What?
he's penalizing
What?
Shakira
Look at her
based
butt again.
on her age. That is wrong. PMC says 9. She does not do anything for me. I said,
Oh, man.
really? Okay, if you say so. So here's the part. Maybe there's a bias because you already are familiar with it.
Right.
I mean, I think there's
That's
an internal.
why I think
course.
PFC
Yeah.
is responding to her music.
Maybe. Okay. All right. That's not saying it's good or bad. Now, Mario, trying to keep objectivity, and can you keep her clothes?
A beautiful woman that close to the ground is already a positive.
See, here we go.
It's all about the point of view.
You know what?
POV they call it.
You want her to continue looking at videos.
I'm just saying that's why it's this picture is designed to appeal to the men, and they put them in that position for us. So I think she's gorgeous. Look at those legs. Look at that upper body. And when I said she's physical, because she dances in a way that makes most people tired.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's really a lot of activity.
Wait a minute.
I like watch to say, "Oh, girl, I'm tired watching you shit."
This is you getting all this from a
I'm just saying
photo.
Shakira. So she's bad. So watching her do this, I can't help but respond to that as her. It's 10 for me.
Right, there goes another 10.
Kiss her armpits.
Okay, we got a 10. No problem. Okay.
I really don't like when a guy kisses or licks my armpits, Mario, just to make sure you know.
Yeah, so
For the future.
wait, let me say this.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I'm not
you don't
gonna
want to do that either. Do not sniff the
I
armpit.
don't want to show this.
That's when they start pushing on your head.
See, are you guys getting a little too familiar on this show?
Let go of my ears.
Okay, all right, you guys. Guess what? Everybody chimed in, right?
Yes. Wait, no, Victor, you didn't.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna do it. The reason why, because I like to see who's gonna dominate here. All right, we're gonna go over to the men, and believe it or not,
Excited. I can see Kimberly looking excited over there.
men.
She almost showed the other eye.
Watch out. I'm moving to the men.
I have her back. I'm just saying this now.
Oh,
this
okay.
group that's coming up is considered the top, based on the source, men internationally. So I want you to understand that when they're selected, keep an open mind.
These are the Latin men.
Nah,
Are they not the Latin men?
no, top men international.
Top international men.
Models.
Okay.
Models. Now it's a little different. Now,
Okay.
so when I say that, so now let me look at Brandy, because Brandy has that look of intensity. Brandy,
She's sitting on something.
I am waiting to see
why?
I'm
Why?
like-
Why?
who's this gonna be. I love the
Okay.
men
She
part.
lives for the hot picks. now.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I like the men ones.
The first young man, his name is Jean Cortarena, out of Spain. And he says, after soccer, men with Elvis haircuts are number 2 for the ladies. I want you to understand. These are the top international models.
He got some bushy eyebrows.
All right, Brandy, you already chimed in first. Tell me what you like, don't like. Now remember, you're on the. They're already successful.
Well, I know. I like him. I love Scruff, and he's got some bushy brows. I don't think I can
Wait a
handle those in person.
You like?
Brandy like Bush.
You like?
I don't know. Oh goodness.
See, now be honest now. Remember, they're not every. Brandy, you know this is true. Not every photographer, every photo is always the best.
Yeah.
You're just judging the photo.
Yep. Oh, I'm just gonna give him a 9.
Now, what is it? You gave that 9
Just because
reluctantly.
I think it's a good. I don't know. He's good looking. I like this. I'm always love Scruff. And oof, look at those pants.
You know what? You're describing without describing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it again. You say ooh, nobody knows why you're oohing.
Yeah. I guess you have to see what I'm seeing. He's got some leather pants on.
Okay.
I'm sure they look good if I
They
saw him in
just see-
person.
Okay. So you gave him so you gave him a 9.
Leather pants. I give him a 9.
Okay, 9 is not bad.
Nine.
Now let me just bring it over here because the lady of the house is about to speak, and I want you guys to.
Man, this one, I want to like it, but it just doesn't do anything for me. I can't see his body. I don't know what he's advertising. Is it the jacket?
What you
Like
trying
he's
to see?
slumped over.
Good question.
I like the mystery.
Oh, she said.
What are you
Mario-
trying to see?
And I want to know what he's advertising. Is he
What's that
advertising
mean?
the jacket? Is he, is this a shot for the designer of the jacket?
Are you
or is it just for
analyzing
him? Isn't that the purpose of
What
the
do you
segment?
feel in your gut? I want to know what
It's an 8.
you feel in your
See,
gut.
thank you. You know what?
I'm explaining it.
Yes, she is.
That's
I
not
don't
good.
like. It looks too contrived. He looks like he's trying to be too cool for school, and I don't like it.
Now let me ask
But
you.
he's good looking, so obviously he gets at least an 8.
Let's do this.
Okay, well, okay.
It's not bad. It's an 8.
I
What you
understand
said-
the logic she's
Yeah.
applying to
She got it. Now,
very deep processes.
now, Mario, remember, you were actually considered back in the day to play the role of Shaft. How close are you in this photo to being Shaft?
No, I ain't Shaft. You know what my thing is? I think he doesn't look physical enough.
Okay.
The picture, and I think it's just the picture though.
Okay.
In other words, because we know he's a soccer guy.
Right.
So he might be thin, but all of those guys are cut because you can't play that.
Exactly.
That's like the sport with no fat dudes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Soccer, right? I hate to say it like that. They're all in shape, right?
Right.
So I think the picture doesn't do him justice, Vic. I think the chair, because he sure doesn't make it look like he's developed physically.
Okay.
He looks slight of build here. And that's what I hold against it.
Okay.
I think it doesn't physically look attractive. Maybe, and also maybe the posture, the position that he's sitting in the chair.
He's saying, "Come sit on me, baby."
Whoa. Now, wait a minute.
But I didn't quite get that. But I understand.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. I like what we have in the room here. You actually have two different profile opinions. Brandy likes mystery.
Yeah.
Miss Lola
I'd like to
says,
close her eyes.
you
Close your
need to show me some more je ne sais quoi.
I feel like what he's saying is, why do you touch my hair? But look at his face. He's mad. He's like, This took a lot of work.
Oh, see?
That is funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Very
See,
good.
pictures make you think of things
That's
like that. They do.
You have now projected the essence of HOtt PiXX. It's the picture at the moment.
Right.
That's
I
all
do
of it.
that all the time.
Okay, all right, you guys. So everybody kind of chimed in. Not overwhelming.
No.
Let's go to Brazil. Arthur Sales says, I told her to stop grabbing my belt. She refused and sat on me. Now, let me
That's the older women.
Let me go over to Miss Lola. Wait a minute, let me move the mic. She said hello. You're grinning. You're grinning a lot.
Sorry, there's a lot of washboard going on there.
There you go.
And
Now.
I have been needing to do my laundry.
She's dropping it. I see
That's like an 8-pack.
Notice where
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
she's
6, 7, 8.
okay.
Even a 10? I don't know. Was that a 10? Is that possible? Is that humanly possible?
In your book, yes, it is, isn't it?
But mine, you can hear the ocean. You can sleep better on my belly. You lay on my belly, you get a good sleep.
This is wrong. All right, now I'm gonna let Miss Lola just give us her profile.
Well,
Well,
the thing is I appreciate athleticism. I appreciate a nice physique because it speaks to the health of a person. He takes care of himself. So I like that. He's good looking, of course. I think it's funny that the girls cropped out. Did you do that, or was that how the picture?
oh, I never touch these photos. No, I leave them just as they are.
I like it. I mean, I'm a little biased because he's very attractive, so it's harder now to be objective.
But isn't that
What
the point
are you-
of the photo?
Yeah, like
What-
it got me like.
What are you struggling against?
Well,
That thumb in the belt loop?
yeah, struggling against like. I don't think I'm struggling with this.
She's not. That's the whole point.
Just gave in.
I'm gonna give him a 9.5, and I only take off half a point because there's no like fashion. Like it doesn't look like he's again. I'm coming from a modeling standpoint.
He's
They're
advertising.
selling the belt.
Oh,
It's condoms, a condom ad.
Yeah, I know. What is it?
so that's the only thing. But otherwise,
He's advertising.
Loving it.
I think the whole photo is advertising him. Just him.
Right.
if that's the case, then good job.
Good job. So he
honey.
gets a what from you?
A 9.5. I don't give 10s, you know. It would have
No.
to
We
be
have-
like, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
We'd have to have Tom Welling come into the studio for me to throw out a 10.
Mario, we're still earning to try to get over a 3. But let me just go over to Brandy. Because Brandy likes mystery, so this is going to be interesting how she sees this.
Okie dokie. 10 all day. I give it a 10 all day
you
long.
got-
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Why? Why?
Because he almost has a 10 pack.
Yeah. Good point.
So wait a minute. So this was easy to do.
Oh, goodness gracious. He's a cutie. Looks good. I mean, you can't. The only thing I look at was distracting was the reflection off of the
Motorcycle.
spoke or the motorcycle, yeah.
I just like the whole idea that the woman has her hand in the belt loop. I just think the
Well, that's
belt
why I
loop-
said the picture has a slogan. If you want it, come and get it.
That's right. I think it's great.
And she's obviously over 35 because women over 35, that's how they act.
But I like how they do. It's actually fun how they cut her head off because then it's focused solely on him.
Yes.
His amazing body and the sexiness of what's going on between
That's
the two.
right.
And it was so obvious.
She's climbing all over.
You know they told her to put her hand in that belt loop. You know
Right.
that the photographer, remember we're talking about top
And
international
she's got her
models.
leg over here.
You know what? If you're top international model, you should have just came up with that on your own. I would have been like, can I unbutton it a little bit?
Look at you, you going there. You're going there. Okay. So Mario, now remember you had your day where you was a top male model
That's
on North
true.
Clinton Avenue.
That's a couple years
Drive.
ago, Vic.
A couple of years
Yeah.
ago.
Fat bad model, they call me.
So far, Mario, between the models that you've seen, you've only seen the first 2. What best represents the type of model pick you would be? Number 1 or this number 2?
That looks like that's my favorite sexual position right there.
Okay, I wasn't trying to go into
So
that.
probably number 1.
Okay.
That's probably not my favorite.
Okay, so here it is.
Some of y'all, you might relate to that one though.
Okay, so
That's more mine.
So here you are now. You have to rate this based on what value you think gives him the top model status.
Oh, this is a 10
And why?
because of the muscles.
That's it. Obvious, right?
That's right.
And is it true? Let me ask you this, Brandy. When you're younger, do you look at skin because the nature of it being just something that
You're horny?
you're growing up with, or do you become more like eternal and says, I need a bigger message? Which side of the fence are you on? Because on this one, you actually went to the skin.
Just straight
Because
up
they're
horny.
showing a lot of skin. You gotta go to the skin.
You got to go to the skin. All right, good.
Temptation, big. It's just it affects it.
Oh, and just the fact that they show that hip, right where the hip is, where her thumb is, that
Yes.
is just like.
Oblique ahead.
So
That's the hello
sexy.
moment, right?
Kimberly.
Can I change it to a 9.8?
Oh, you know what's
wonder.
on, girl. She, see, this is the part I love the honesty.
She had to look closer.
Yeah, she did.
No, I just realized I don't have to go on half point scale. I can do what I
Girl,
want.
Yes,
do
you
whatever
can.
you
Do
feel.
what I want.
Yes, girl.
9.8.
Throw that javelin.
8. Dang.
Ooh.
She's
I
coming
did it.
around.
I
She's
did it.
coming around. She's coming around.
Yes.
She's coming around.
You run this bitch.
I think she's.
That's what he just made me do on this.
I
But
like
I
it.
feel like in the picture
It looks
he's
good
like,
on the camera.
he's like, I don't care what you're doing right now. They're taking a picture. Like he's so about. Like,
Yes.
He's not even paying attention to
That's
her.
right.
I love it.
That's it. It's all attitude.
Oh.
All right, now, but I want you guys to understand something, that when you actually are talking about modeling, you have to keep an open mind. Our next top international model, his name is Simon Nessman, out of France. He says, don't trip. I can really fly like an eagle.
It's Prince.
There you go, Simone. Oh wait, we're in France now.
It's not Prince.
Oh mon dieu.
I'm sorry.
Top, now, here we go. Here we go with Brandy first.
No.
Yeah, come on, Brandy. Top international model.
Oh gosh, right out the bat. Is this like West Hollywood?
He's out of France.
Apollo.
And let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you something. I waited for the last one so you guys can go there.
This is a little too much for me. I'm not all.
He can play the part in that movie though. Of your movie with about the Penn State. He could be the boy in the shower.
See where you guys are going? See where you're going? This is not fair. You're supposed to.
He looks like a cutie patootie. Too young for me, and oh gosh, this is the crazy madness. I'm still gonna give him an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Now, top male model out of Male Model magazine. So I want you to know that this is the photo that got him. And let me tell you something else. Do you know he looks like Arthur, our number 2 candidate? Look at the face. Go up, go back. Almost similar in structure.
Yeah, but he's younger.
Body ain't similar.
He's definitely younger.
Okay, so here's the point.
Arthur's little brother before he got the
That
testosterone.
is so cold.
surge.
That is so cold. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Now, you went 8.5, right, Brandy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Miss Lola.
Okay. Gorgeous face. I would do 8.5 only because he looks like he's modeling, like he's trying to do something.
Right.
And I could at least see his arms, whereas the first guy, I can't see anything that, his body. But, yeah, I just say, oh mon dieu, because I don't love the outfit.
Yeah.
It's a little,
And
I
for
don't know.
the folks that don't speak, she said, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I speak French.
Oh.
When I saw I
OMG.
said French, I had to change my,
You had to go there. Huh?
yeah.
She's just so intelligent. Now, Mario, you know what? You said you have a favorite song, and it says "Wind Beneath My Wings."
That's right.
Would you put wings on your back?
I would, man. I have. I dress up like a chicken.
Wait a minute. Brandy's in
I'll
the moment.
squeal. I'll kneel and eat pork at your feet.
Wait a minute.
You're gonna eat pork at my feet?
Yeah. I'll kneel at your feet, eat some short ribs.
Okay, you know
Will you
what?
massage him while you're down there, please?
Oh no! Wait a minute. You're trying to figure out what they're saying, right?
She has.
She's not
She said,
following
which
you
part
guys.
is for me? She's like, which part is for me? The kneeling or the eating pork?
No, you know
Which
what they're
part?
doing? It's all
She
metaphor.
doesn't eat pork.
But hey. No, hey, but anyway, this picture, I think it's a good picture. And I think it could be on the cover, Pocket Pool magazine.
Yeah.
And it's the one, if I give it a 9.
You give it a 9. So here we
I think
go.
it's artsy.
All right, so let me do this. Everybody chimed in, right? Now I'm gonna give.
Where's Norman? When I need him.
No, he's at work. Here's the part you guys got to do now. Before we roll back, do you know that the male models were rated, and they were in the group that they're in is in the top 10. So
All of them.
All of these guys are rated in this particular model male magazine, top 10 international. You're going to pick real
I
quick.
told you he was a 9.
Before you guys go in and do your personal choice, tell me what number they were rated. Don't get into explanations. Just go to the say number 1 is number whatever, number 2, number 3. We're just gonna go there and see if you guys know how to pick who is number 1. Go ahead, Mark. You go first, man.
We're gonna take a look at it again. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna say he's number 1.
Now they're not.
I'm gonna say he's number 2.
No. This is the part you get to
Oh,
guess.
it's like a Cosmo quiz.
Yeah, no. The difference is this: they are rated by numbers anywhere between 1 and 10.
So I gotta match him with a number?
Yes,
What kind of shit is this?
that's my whole point.
So 1 through 10, not
Yes.
a 1, 2, 3.
It's
We
not
gotta
1 to
put the
3.
three.
Okay, they're in the top 10.
Okay, he's number 2.
Okay,
Arthur Sales is number 2.
got you.
Simon Nessman is number 6.
Okay,
Okay, and John Couture, he's number 9.
number 9. Okay, remember your numbers. Brandon.
I can't remember my
God,
numbers.
I know.
Can't remember my
Brandy,
numbers.
Come on.
Okay, the first guy, John, I'm going to call him number 8.
Okay.
Arthur, I'm giving him a 2.
I said 2.
Okay, and then Simon, I'm gonna give him. I don't know. I might even. I think someone's giving him the first spot, so I'm just gonna go with the 1 on that one.
Okay, all right.
What are you saying?
He's getting number 1,
He's getting number 1.
even though I don't agree.
Right. We're gonna
So
come
you
back.
making the choice that you don't agree with.
Well, I'm supposed to pick the
That's
right
very
choice.
feminine.
Right.
Victor
That's
said.
very feminine.
Okay, that's all right. He's just
So
trying.
either way, you covered. If you don't lose, well, you didn't want it any damn way.
Well, what we're doing now is just picking where they're rated based on the magazine. Then we're going to come
Yes.
back to your personal choice.
Oh, okay.
So rating the magazine, they're in the top 10. Kimberly, who's number what, and what?
So
Mario, roll for record.
Oh,
Who do you think is what number in the top 10?
okay, we starting off with John.
he's 7,
He's 7. Go to the next one.
a 2,
Number 2.
We all said 2 with him, huh?
All right. And 3. All right, good. Now that you guys have that, we're going to come back and see what you rate them, the men rolling back. You're number 1, number 2, and number 3. And Mar, you go last because the ladies dominate
What?
the room. Number 1, number 2, 3. Your regular rating of who you think makes the most money for you. Remember, it's the same old.
Who's keeping track of all this shit?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I
My-
can't remember
that's all that matters.
Who did?
Okay.
Well,
so,
I like Arthur Sales as the number 1. I think he is actually a little higher than this one. So I would say he's my number 2 because, you got to appeal to everybody. And then there's always number 3.
so your number 1 is number 2, and your number 2 is number 3.
That's right.
Brandy.
So this is my personal 1, 2, and
Yeah,
3.
this is where who
Oh,
makes
Mark,
the money.
he for sure is number 1. Yum yum.
Who?
This guy,
Okay.
Arthur.
Arthur.
Number 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Oh gosh,
This is-
number 2 is the other guy. Yeah, Simon,
Simon.
and then number 3, the other one.
Okay, good. Let's take it over to Miss Lola. Who
that guy's a 3,
Oh, this guy's a 3.
that guy's a 1,
Man,
and that guy's a 2.
wow.
That shows you.
That shows you. Now let me give you their actual rating in the magazine. Let's stay with the picture roll. Number 1, top international male model is number 1.
Who? This one?
Number 1.
Okay.
Top number 1. Number 4 is Arthur Sales. And number 5 is Simon. So whoever picked number 1, you got your genius cheese on, and none of you guys did. So you guys all failed.
Well,
I got lost.
from the get-go, I
I'm
thought he
trying to
was good
figure which one
looking.
was my number.
Here's all.
Which one's your number?
What?
I don't really care about any of this. Are any of these guys coming into the studio?
Oh.
Only if you call them
Yes.
and get them in here.
Let's just make this happen.
You gotta get them in here.
Okay, let's go.
And bring some of y'all fine friends when you come back.
Now let's see if we get the same respect when it comes to the ladies. Let's roll back to the ladies and
Okay.
see if we can pick our number 1, number 2. You know Shakira
Shakira's number 1.
as a model now. Remember?
I know.
Okay. I know you're thinking Claudia and then Leryn. Leryn or Leryn? Mario, I'm gonna have you go first because you tend.
Well,
to
I know that I'm gonna go against. I know she's probably the top model, but I always pick about the ones I want to keep in the basement. So I'm gonna go with her. I lock her in the basement, and I would, of course, keep Shakira in the basement. So, oh man, that's hard. This
Many
one,
of these women go missing.
I know.
like Silence of the
Wait a minute.
Lamb. Listen, Clarice.
Wait a minute. Sound
So I'm
effects.
sorry. I'm gonna go. I want to keep her because I love her smile.
Mario,
But Shakira would be number. Nah, Shakira's number 2.
who's number 1?
This homie,
Okay.
round the way girl.
All right. Claudia.
Way, girl.
All right, let me just chime in for the chat room so they can get some respect. Okay, PMC says number 1 is blue. That's Claudia. And number 2, wow. Well, no, bathing suit is number 1 for PMC. Wow, he went number 1. Shakira is last. I'm blown away by that. I didn't think she would be last.
Mac said both Mac and PMC says she's number 1 for them.
Wow, bless you.
Thank you.
All right,
No,
now
PMC said.
bathing
Oh
suit.
no, this PMC says the first one is his
Yeah,
number
I'm
1.
blown away. The javelin thrower. He went with number 1.
And
Is
he
number
said
1.
the blue is his number 2, and she's also Mac's number 1.
Yeah,
That's Shakira. Just because they just familiar.
they're familiar with Shakira.
Familiarity
It can
breeds
kill you.
contempt.
Oh man, they hate you after a while.
Bless
They go
you,
like,
Stinky.
Thank you.
you want something new.
All right.
That's all right.
Woo!
I
Standing
know.
over hill.
It's rough. Now, Brandy, did you chime in yet for the ladies?
No,
Let's go and
I'm
do it for
gonna
you.
thank you. Hold on.
I'm not going to show that.
Okay, so Shakira. I want her in my basement first. And
Oh, okay.
Were you guys
That's the visual.
I
Liking it more and more every
I
day.
know. I don't.
second, I want the javelin thrower,
Ah, so okay.
and then third will be the blue swimsuit.
Ah, okay. Cool. All right. Now let's bring it over here to Miss Lola. You
It's
want?
easy. 1, 2, 3.
Bam. She did.
1,
Real quick.
2.
We're all getting hungry around here.
Yeah, I want
We're like,
mine
oh,
too.
are we
Yes,
done yet?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So we are done. You guys did a good job. I give respect to a javelin thrower who tops out over Shakira. I have to give mad
She's
props.
amazing.
She's amazing if she can beat out Shakira. I'm done, Mario.
Hot pick. Woo. Hot pick.
Remember it all day.
Hot pick.
And it's hot in the room.
Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door.